What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilt coming at you with another Dokkan Battle video. Tonight we're dealing with the Super Strike events, and I do apologize, I inadvertently went into it already. This is the last medal I need for Mysterious Mask, so we're going to try to run through this real quickly here. I wonder if I can get... yeah, perfect. Boom. I found that this is a really good level for farming up support items and awakening medals, actually, as it turns out. So there's a gold support item. Let's go snag that. Boom. In fact, I probably could have done the 3-in-1, but after Vegeta, I'm still a little weary of all those all those question mark blocks. But they haven't done me wrong tonight. I meant to show you the team. Unfortunately, I went in too early. But I will talk about the team. It's very, very similar to the team I was running last week. It is just a mono int, using the cheapest units possible. Though, because the DB summons are up, I actually am running. Basically, it's an entire team with a couple, it is running the Vegeta lead, King Vegeta lead, because he's a +3 key. And then it is running, as you saw a minute ago, my SSR Mai that I recently acquired. And the reason it's running her is because she is actually, as it turns out, a really good stunner and fairly cheap. Now, she is not free to play. That is the unfortunate situation there. So you'd want to, if you're into, doing free to play, you'd want to replace her with another free to play item. As you saw, there is that free to play Yamcha that's up. That was part of the. I say April Fool's event, kind of like we received the April Fool's event late, but it was when they did the Dokkan Awakened Yamchas for the kind of pseudo April Fool's joke somewhere in March. It was last year's April Fool's joke that I guess was belated, but man, he's starting off. How is he starting off stunned? That's an interesting situation there. That's got to be someone's passive. Is that Goldo's passive? That must be Goldo's passive going off. Yeah, because that's Goldo's passive going off. That's awesome. So you see the team right here. So I have Babidi, who's cheap and stuns. The SR Goldo, who's cheap and stuns. He is not free to play, sadly. I apologize, I probably should be running free-to-play characters, but I just filled it up with cheap units. I am running that free-to-play Yamcha. He has a chance to stun. The Super Strike King Vegeta. I am also running Namu. I thought he had a chance to stun, but he doesn't. He just lowers defense. I'm also running her, who, as it turns out, she's awesome, because both her passive and her super attack have a chance to stun. Holy shit. And finally, as our friend unit, we are running the Mono God lead, Buhan. The reason we're running him, again, he's a friend summon. Or I said friend summon. I'm sorry, not a friend summon, but he's our friend unit. I don't think he counts. If you're running free to play, you can run any number of things you want, just so long as you have a team cost of 52, and then you can get him. His lead skill, let's go back in there, is int type key +3, so now we have 6 key on everyone, plus some people have key buffs themselves. HP attack and defense 70%, and he regains health, so that's going to be huge. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get him, keep him on every second rotation, and keep key for him. So in this case, there's 3 key right there. He's already stunned. I'm not even going to fart around with it. I'm just going to basically waste this turn. And hold on to all that key for Buhan. Now the thing is, you don't really want to fart around with these guys too much. The only reason I'm running stunners is the rare chance, as we experienced last turn, that you do stun. Boom. That's that. Realistically, what you'd want to do is you just want to run a mono int, because the mono int, or the tech, is weak to the int. So, run a mono int, get team cost under 52, use that god lead. That's going to be your number one, and you're just basically going to fluff the first two turns. For support items, bring a lot of heals. That should be all you need. I still am running just some random stuff I was running for other events. It's really not relevant. Let's see. Now with Maya, I could maybe get her stun off. I'm going to try to get her stun off. Ooh. You know, and if I do this, I'll still have enough ki for Buhan. Boom. Yep. That'd be fine. You know what? We still have ki for Buhan. That's good. You always want to keep that ki for Buhan, because he's going to come and he's going to jack everything up. So he's not stunned yet. Oh, no, he's not going to get stunned. Shoot. That kind of super sucks. But here we go. We got Buhan. We did get hit pretty hard, so we are going to heal. Actually, probably I shouldn't have healed, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to gain a bunch of ki, or a bunch of health when I did that. So that was probably wasted heal, to be completely frank with you. Let's see. Yep. That might be another chance to stun. If I keep him stunned for next turn, that'd be perfect. We have a lot of ki now. This will probably refill my health again. Boom. And all we have to do is stay alive to hit him a second time. Stun him. Did we get the stun? Hard to tell. Oh, we got the stun. Perfect. So all we're going to do this turn is we're basically just going to fluff it. Keep out of the fight. We might be able to refresh the stun. Not certain, but number one here, look at all that ki. That's beautiful. That means that Buhan's going to be able to get off his 18 plus super, I do believe. So we'll have the Super Ghost Kamehameha. That's going to be friggin' awesome. Here we go. Is he still stunned? He is not stunned. But it's kind of irrelevant because Super Ghost Kamehameha is going to end it. I don't know if this one... didn't really pay much attention. He may or may not have been strong enough to do a one-shot kill with the Ghost Kamehameha, but it didn't matter if we didn't have the ki. If I brought orb changers, that might fix things, but we were playing it cautious. Yeah, 429, so probably not. I would have to buff him up pretty well. But that should be our last medal. Now we should be able to awaken Mysterious Mask. Just like we did yesterday, all very, very straightforward. Now, there is one thing I did learn today, and that's the reason this video is coming late. I'll show you in just a moment. Let's get through Mysterious Mask first. And if you guys remember, we've already done Jackie Chun, and I showed you yesterday how we're going to get up to SA15 with all these. I'm just going to awaken Mysterious Mask. I did farm up all 10 of them. Boom. And I already have Z awakened them. So now we're going to Dokkan them. Oh, he's not a max level. Shoot, let's do a quick friend summon. We're going to do a quick friend summon just to get some units to throw at him real quick. Just a moment. Maybe we'll get lucky and get some androids in the process. I'm not going to worry about doing the figure 8 and the blast. It's just not... All we're doing is getting some fluff right now. Ooh. And they're throwing those Satan statues at me. Alrighty then. Man, that's actually really productive for what I'm after. The only thing it didn't give me were androids. But let's go ahead and train Mysterious Mask up real quick. I need to get 20. So I'm going to use these guys. Let's see. Oh, it's 12. Let's use... Boom. Perfect. We're going to use the super chamber. That way we get double experience. Boom. Done. There we go. Now, he's max level. Let's go back in here. That shouldn't be news to you, but you can slow that down and rewatch it if you want. It's not really critical. All we're going to do here real quick is get him up to max level. We're going to Dokkan Awaken him. Boom. And it was 7 of everything. So it was 7 Bulma, 7 Turtle, 7 Popo, 7 North Kai, and 7 of the Mysterious Mask medals. So there we go. Now we have our Dokkan Awakened Mysterious Mask. So thus far we have Mysterious Mask, Jackie Chan who we had prior, Lord Chilled who we had prior, who did we get yesterday? Oh, yo. Who did I Dokkan yesterday? Wasn't Pokemon? Doesn't matter. Anyway. Oh, it was Vegeta. That's right. We Dokkan Awakened Vegeta. So we're building our team real fast. The reason I'm not doing multiples per day is just because I want to slowly get in there. Now, I intended to do it today. I've got something else on platter today, so tomorrow I'll do a video about what units you really want to focus on primarily. Mysterious Mask has some benefits over some of the other characters today. The only reason I wouldn't do the Gotenks today is because there's still plenty of time to do them on Friday. There's 5 events today. That's insane. Now, what I'll get to real quickly here. If you guys were lucky enough... Is the int? Yeah. We'll go by character. Okay. If you guys were lucky enough in the World Tournament to rank highly, you got this Piccolo. And you'll notice I have one that's unawakened. This guy could Z-awaken all the way up. At the moment it's not critical. Now, he is an SA3, I believe. Yeah, SA3. I learned a thing today about him, though. Let's just go ahead and let's go into training with him. Come on. Alright. And I do have the other one, and I have the other one aside for a reason. You're going to want 2 SA10s. So I'm going to get each one at SA10, raise them to LR, and go from there. I think I'm still missing some Awakening medals because I didn't rank high enough in the tournament. But next tournament, I've got at least one at SA10. Now, here's where it gets interesting. See this one that's 50%? Divine Wisdom Piccolo? That's the one that's the Super Strikes on Tuesday. So if you were lucky enough to rank high enough, and your goal is to get LR Piccolo, you can farm the Super Strike every week to get his SAO. That's freaking awesome, honestly. I think that means that every single one of the Super Strikes, at least that we have on Global, has a farmable super. Broly has a farmable super in the current event that's running. Piccolo has a farmable super now in the Super Strikes, and plus a couple others I'm sure, but that's the one I know about at the moment. Goku's farmable super is in his event, and the androids, well, they're farmable to begin with. So, they just come from the friend summon. Super simple. So if you were able to rank high enough, and at least get the Piccolo, if you don't even have the medals, you can farm the Super Strikes every week. Just grab 1 or 2 of them every week. I'd grab 2, because in about 6 to 8 weeks we're going to get the tournament back. and then you go back in, rank higher, get the medals, have your LR Piccolo. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. That is pretty freaking awesome. So, a little something I learned today. I'm sure other people probably already knew. I did not. I learned it firsthand. So very, very cool. Now, it is a 50%. That does mean that he will not necessarily be instantaneously successful. And the only other thing that I do want to mention is when you first get him, he is an SR. So, and that gives him a 5% chance. You can fart around with a 5% chance if you wish. For me, I find the time and the money is better spent farming the medals in the medal event and then upgrading him to an SSR. Once you have him up to an SSR, it's 50%. So, let's just... what the hell? Let's do him real quick. Boom. Let's see if we can get this... get him upgraded to an SA4. Unfortunately, it means I'm going to lose my Super Strike, but he's an SA1 anyway, I believe. He's SA1. Yeah, SA1. So, let's go ahead and run this real quick. It's a 50-50 chance. Boom! Super attack level up. There you go. So, awesome. So I am one step closer to SR10, and then I'm going to do that with both of my Piccolos and get them up to SA5, or get them up to max level. Now I will say, if you really want to play it coy, you could hold off, and in the next couple of tournaments, try to get your Piccolos and get them up to UR status, and then dupe them. That's a thing. That's legit a thing. I may or may not do that. I think reversing it's going to be cheaper in the long run, but it's up to how you want to play it. I wasn't planning on talking about the LR Piccolos tonight, but I've got the medals. I think I'm just shy of the medals needed, but we'll see. It's because I got hosed during the tournament. But little sidetrack there, but worth noting, the Super Strike Piccolo is farmable for the LR Piccolo Super. So save your Elder Kais if you got Elder Kais. I know I got a few. Save them. Could be worthwhile. Anyway, that's the Super Strike. We have Mysterious Mask up there. As you know, what we're gonna farm his Super out. We're gonna upgrade those guys and move on from there. Just like we did the past couple of weeks. And I'll probably fart around with that next week too. But same basic thing. Farm up as an SR, upgrade him to an SSR, throw him into the character, wish for luck. Statistically, you should only have to farm up 10 of them. So get jumping on that. Because when we go into LR Goku, we are going to need all these guys at SA15. I'm going to dabble in it this weekend, but I am not expecting to do very well at all because I haven't really built the team. We'll talk about team building tomorrow. Getting off topic, that is a Super Strike event for tonight. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, definitely put it in the comments below. Other than that, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the usual stuff. Hit me up on Booker. Definitely hit me. Oh, and don't forget the Gleam thing. The box is still over there, but the Android 18 figure is still up. We are steadily gaining subscribers. Did kind of peter off a little bit this week, but I also didn't update very well last week. So, check in the description below. Click on the Gleam link. It is free to enter, 100% free to enter, and I will ship worldwide. So all you have to do is click that link, subscribe here, like my Facebook page, and you're entered for a chance to win a pretty sweet figure, frankly. Other than that, guys, do hit me up on Booker to keep up to date with current events and all that stuff, and I will lay your ass out next time.